Okay. Now that that's happened, let's see if this is better. Okay, let me know if you can see the stream again. I restarted it. Because it looks like it's going fine now. It says I am not dropping frames anymore. I don't know why it does that, but for some reason it does. Unfortunately, I don't know what the cause of it is, and that's probably the reason why I haven't done, or haven't planned on doing... Oh, there we go! Dropped frames detected! Okay. It's telling me I'm dropping frames again. Can anyone see the stream? I don't know what the problem is, but this is really frustrating. What is happening? What is happening here? Oh, you can see it? Okay. As long as you guys can see it. If it stops again, please let me know. Because that's a problem. And I don't want to, like, just be sitting here thinking that I'm streaming when... And no, I'm not using Fraps. I'm actually using XSplit. Because, oh, thank you. Okay, I am back. Okay. I tried XSplit and I tried OBS, and I like XSplit better personally, but I do see the appeal of why some people would like OBS. I don't know about Fraps. I don't know anything about it because they have a free trial, but it only gives you certain things, and you can't try out all of the features, which I don't like. And I don't want to buy Fraps just to find out that it's not what I want to use. Abra. Let's see if you're faster than a quick attack, Abra. Nope, he's not. Yes! Kiwi, you are amazing! Took out an Abra. Maybe I'll quick attack the Talo too. Because why not? So much experience! Yeah, Zhao is the only one that seems to have trouble with, experience. Okay. Oh, I don't want my fiancé to go to work. I have the day off. I want him to have the day off. Yeah, I work at the library, and we're closed on national holidays. So today's President's Day. Happy President's Day, everybody! You can explain Azure Dreams to me before I stream it. Well, I'll look into it before anything, because I love reading about stuff, and I have it written down right here. I don't know if you can see my awful handwriting or not, but there it is. And I would love to look into that. I might stream it. It sounds like it would be a really fun thing to stream, and I'm sure that a lot of people would love to see it. Like, either people who know about it will enjoy it because it'll bring out nostalgia, or people who haven't heard of it will enjoy it because they haven't heard of it and might want to try it out. That's neat. Oh, my writing? It's legible. Or at least it's, readable. Level 17! And I suppose I could write sloppier, but as far as my handwriting goes, it was just kinda there. As long as people can read it, that's fine. Yeah, I used to be a TA for psychology, and I had so much trouble reading some people's writing. I was just like, what does this say? I can't really tell. Is that a word or is it a squiggle? It's pretty big on YouTube. There's a lot of good stuff on YouTube, especially now. When I first started... Oh, no, here I go. When I first started going on YouTube... when I first started going on YouTube and watching videos and stuff, that was when Smosh used to do their lip-syncing videos. Long time ago. You write way too quick. Sometimes I can. I've had a lot of practice because I like writing. I also like drawing. But, because I'm used to holding a pencil, I become more tidy in my writing. Man, maybe I should do Mario Paint sometime, because I love Mario Paint. He has returned! He has returned with clothes! He has clothes on now! Well, it's his work clothes, and that means that he's going to work. Maybe I should give him the same look that my dog gives him, and maybe then he'll want to stay. The whole back in my bad thing, huh? Oh, back in my day! Yeah, I was doing the back in my day thing. I went, back in my day, when I watched YouTube, Smosh put up a new lip-syncing video to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You're older. Now you were fully clothed, and now you can appear on screen if you wanted to. You gotta get going. Oh. Okay, hold on a second, everyone. I need to give my fiance a hug before he goes to work. Well, actually, not yet. Because he still needs to put his socks and shoes on. If he can find his belt. Can you find your shoes? Don't forget the TNT. Right now? Oh, okay. Hold on. Hold on a second, everyone. Okay, sorry about that. My fiance was heading to work. Oh, and you're only 28? Yeah, my fiance's 27. I'm going to be 27 in May. So we're about the same age. It's funny how many people on Twitch are like, oh, you're so old. And I'm just like, really? Wow, I can't wait to see how you respond when you're my age. It's not as old as you'd think. It's funny, my fiance and I, when we got engaged, we both were sitting there like, wow, have we really been dating for 7 years? It doesn't feel like 7 years. It really doesn't. 7 years went by just like that. Gone. But because of that reason, and because of the fact that we both have similar goals, we know that our life together is going to be awesome. Youngins these days. They've got it good with delusions of youth. Oh. Allergies are finally flaring up. It's cool to be young, just you gotta be nice to other people. It's also okay to be old, or in the middle, but you gotta be nice, you know? Just cause you're on the interwebs doesn't mean you can be mean to people. Come on! Level up! Lankata. So close. Come on. It's all about girl gamers and cleavage. Well, it's cool to be a girl who likes to play video games, but the thing is that because certain men who just so happen to have money are willing to give it to girls who flaunt the fact that they have boobs and a controller, it's getting out of hand. I mean, there was a group of guys. Oh, Kiwi leveled up. But there was a group of guys who was doing something similar. What? There's a group of guys who did something similar, where they were like, look, I'm a guy with cooking utensils and stuff in the kitchen, and there's like a whole like album of them with like in the kitchen in their underwear and aprons. And they have made so much money. And one of my friends was like, look, I got one of these calendars from those guys. And I was like, well, that's cool, but I don't like to encourage anybody to do that kind of thing. You know, it's good that people are comfortable with themselves, but again, it's just that kind of stuff. Everything should just be kind of even for everybody, I think. There's no reason why girls can't play video games. There's no reason why guys can't hang out in the kitchen. In fact, out of me and my fiance, I'm more techie geek, and I'm more into technology, and he is a better cook. So it's kind of backwards to the social norm. And we have already talked about if we do have kids, which we may not, but if we do have kids, he wants to be a stay-at-home dad. I want to go to work. Or at least I would like to work and earn money for the family. Why? Why? You guys, you're awesome, but stop. My friends are all talking about chocolate right now. Hope it wasn't on the Barbie, he would burn it. Oh my gosh. There's so many, like, people who, I don't know, I should stop talking about that kind of thing and talk about something more pleasant, like gender neutrality, gender equality. There we go. Because, you know, nobody said, hey, I think I want to be born this specific gender. So why should they be forced into a role that they didn't want? Goes for everyone. I think anyone should be able to do what they really, really want to do, to an extent. If you are hindering other people from doing what they want to do, you need to think of a different dream. Like, I want to murder all of the people in a certain country. It's not a good thing to aspire to do. But wanting to feed all of the starving children in the universe, that's probably not going to happen, but it's still a really cool dream. Yeah, more chocolate. Why are you sending me pictures of chocolate? Chocolate. My friend is buying chocolate because, oh yeah, okay, she's buying chocolate because it's after Valentine's Day, so it's on sale. So she's getting chocolate on sale, and she wants to know what kind she should get. So of course she sends a whole bunch of pictures of chocolate. My fiance likes to buy me flowers after Valentine's Day because they're on sale, for one. And for two, they're very nice and there's no reason not to get them after Valentine's Day. Oh, and three, it doesn't have to be Valentine's Day to show the person you love that you care. You were raised... Okay, I was raised by my grandfather. He was raised to respect women, put them first, and disciplined. Cook and clean, listen to people, wear my heart on my shoulder. Accept people as they are. That's great! That's great. Your grandfather was a great man. Is a great man. I don't know him, but from what I've heard, amazing person. That is awesome. My family had a traditional lifestyle, but at the same time they're very open-minded and very accepting of new views. And even though they are set in their ways, they don't think that I should be set in mine, which is definitely cool. And I hope that I can pass that down to any children that I might have. But, you know, with people raising kids that way, I think that future generations will only get better. But yeah, you know how to cook, you know how to clean, you know how to listen. Those are definitely good traits for anybody to have. So you could survive on your own, and you are socially acceptable, which is definitely a big plus if you're going for a job. A dating ad. Nah, it's cool. It reminds me a lot of my fiance. My fiance was raised by his mother. His father and his mother divorced, and both of them told him about the mistakes that they made in their relationship and told him about ways that they could have prevented it, but both of them were too stubborn to try to fix it themselves. Luckily, my fiance is only stubborn about very few things, one of them being my health, because I have a lot of health problems, and not all of them are easily treated and will take a long time for me to get over, and so he's very forceful about what I do. Like, he'll get me a milkshake every now and then, but overall he's like, no, you need to have water, just all the time water. Tea, water. But yeah, level 19. But with things like that, people hopefully will only get better over time. That's at least what I think. Double Team is so good. I'm getting rid of focus energy for Double Team every time. Every time. I love Double Team. And it's not a guaranteed critical hit. Whereas Double Team is guaranteed increased evasion. But yeah, to the people who stay in the house that we're staying in, 2 of them are just... I can't imagine them surviving on their own. Like, I see what they do and I'm just like, why? Why are you doing these things? It doesn't make any sense. It's like, why don't you clean up after yourselves? You're full-grown adults. There's no reason why you can't pick up after yourselves when you're done. Or, you know, wipe off the counter in the kitchen when you spill coffee. Oh, my fiancé is a wonderful man. I couldn't have possibly been blessed with someone more caring and more wonderful. I am so lucky, and if I keep talking like that, I'm gonna cry. So let's not do that. Okay, okay. And he's at work. But yeah, your grandfather sounds like a great man too. I don't remember a lot about my grandfather, but he was a great man too. He was a reverend, and so he was very into religious teachings and stuff, and he taught a lot of great lessons to a lot of great people and helped a lot of people with their lives, and so he was really cool. But because he lived far away, I didn't remember him very much. But what I do know is that he hated my dad. He hated my dad until after I was born, and then my dad was okay. Oh, what's that? You gave me a granddaughter? Oh, well, okay, I guess you're good then. Yep, that was my grandfather. I'm very glad that my dad's not like that. My dad's like... My dad and mom thought that I was dating my fiancé before I was actually dating him. I told them that he had asked me out and then I started dating him. They're like, yeah, we know. I was like, you do? It happened yesterday. How do you know? They're like, wait, it happened yesterday? We thought you've been dating for months now. My fiancé and I are a little slow. That's why it took us 7 years to get engaged. But we're gonna be married soon. We've been planning. So it's gonna be nice. Being married is definitely a good thing. But being unmarried is not a bad thing. And there I go talking again. It's because grinding is so boring. I'm also kind of checking out to see what games people want me to play, what games people would be interested in watching, because when I was playing To the Moon, quite a few people were really interested and really wanted to watch us play it, but I forgot to put up the chat window, and so I didn't know what was going on in the chat at first, and then later on I put it up. But then I forgot to put up my alerts, so I didn't know who was subscribing, but we got a lot of people interested in our To the Moon videos. Which is really cool. I loved that game. You got the religious loving side from your grandmother, and your grandfather taught you how to be a man. That is great. I'm one of those people where I'm like, I don't care who you are, like, sex, race, none of that matters, as long as you're a good person. Like, you could be rough around the edges and still be a good person. I've met so many, like, truck driver guys who were just super cool. But they're like, gruff and intimidating, and people are like, oh no, they're scary. Well, they're people. They have feelings. Yeah, and it's really strange because my fiancé isn't religious. And so it's a little different, but he doesn't tell me that I can't be religious, and then I'm not telling him that he has to convert, but we respect each other's views, and so that works. It's unfortunate because I feel that my religion is the correct way to go. But of course you can't really force someone to believe something. They have to believe it themselves. Come on, Kiwi, you're level 19! Look! A Ninkata, just for you. That was just for you. Level up. Level up. Not even. Not even. Oh. Jeez. Come on, Kiwi, I want you to level up, because I know that Zhao is going to fail me hard when it comes to leveling up to 20 by the end of this video. This stream. It will be a video. I've been putting my streams onto my YouTube, but I need to take the time to edit them, because there's a lot of sitting time in some of them. But I can edit it out on YouTube. I can't edit it out if it's live. Okay. Here it is. You, sir, or madam, sir. You, sir, are going to be Kiwi's level 20 Pokemon. And there it is. Come on. Yes! Level 20! That was quite the grind. Level 20. Okay. Oh my gosh, I can't wait until this grinding is over. Then I could actually do some fun parts. Like going and throwing a fish in Brawly's face. Well, actually he'll be, hopefully, a Gyarados by then. You know what you mean? Just love and accept people if they have different views or sexual preference or race or anything like that. And they cross me, I don't turn angry. Yeah, there's no reason to be mad at anyone. I agree with that view entirely. And I have so much respect for people who feel that way too. For people who are very narrow-minded, like a couple of the people that we live with, I find it very difficult to get along with them. I don't hate them, and why didn't I switch? I need to switch. But because of the fact that they're not open to other ideas, it's hard for me to get along with them, but I try. I try my very best. And I think I do better than he gets so mad when they say something that just if it's really, really narrow-minded, my fiance gets really upset. He just gets so mad. But then he'll look to me and just be like, I'm angry right now, you know, he's like, this made me angry. And so I'm just like, it's okay, and I just kind of hold his hand. It helps. It doesn't fix everything, but it helps him control his frustration. And we actually go to a gym together when we can, which is probably what we're gonna do Friday. We might even go swimming at our gym, which has a pool, which is really nice. But, being able to go and exercise really helps. And I wish I could just go and exercise all day. 'Cause then I'll be muscular. But I would love to go and just exercise and just sweat out all my problems, listen to music. But then I'd also love to be a nerd and huddle at my computer. Or draw, or read. Okay, Zhao. Level 16's just around the corner. Nice critical hit. Oh, I also need to put into my rules that I'm making exceptions for shiny Pokemon. But I'm gonna catch them and put them into a gallery folder. Water aerobics is so fun. Water aerobics is great. I love it when you have the buoys. I used to do competitive swimming, like racing, like in the Olympics. But I injured my foot in high school, and then by the time I had recovered, it was near the end of the season. So my coach probably didn't want to put me into the races very much. Well, that was fast. I need to go heal Zhao. But, because of that, I wasn't on the team after that. And then I went into college and didn't get to compete there either. The people there were just brutal competition, and I wasn't that competitive. I just wanted to swim and I wanted to be a team sport. I wanted it to be teamy. But it wasn't, and so I left. But now I lap swim, and I just try to improve my times when I can. Work is priority, unfortunately, to exercise. Which is another reason why I wish that I could just write games for a living. Because I would just, you know, write a game, and then when it was selling, I would be making profits and working on my project, like, whenever I had, my hours for work. I wouldn't have weird hours like I do right now, but it's because I am only part-time. For now. While I go to school. Mind is a terrible thing to waste. It is. It definitely is. Brain age. Even for like half an hour, it keeps you alert. It keeps you, it keeps your mind going. And I also like to play music. I've been recently learning how to play my bass guitar. And I play clarinet and I play alto saxophone, and I'm kind of learning how to play trumpet. Do you play any instruments? Dang, Kata, you hurt.